Landmark Judgment on Arbitration, Hindustan Construction Company Limited vs Union of India. The case Hindustan Construction Company Limited and Andhra vs Union of India and Ors is a landmark judgment of the Supreme Court of India concerning the arbitration and enforcement of arbitral awards under Indian law. The case primarily dealt with issues surrounding the enforcement of arbitral awards, Section 34 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act, 1996, and the interplay between arbitral awards and insolvency proceedings. The primary focus was on the interpretation of the proviso to Section 36 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act, 1996, as it stood before the 2015 amendment. Under the old provision, the filing of an application to set aside an arbitral award under Section 34 automatically stayed the enforcement of the award. The judgment examined whether such an automatic stay was valid, considering the legislative intent behind the Arbitration Act to promote swift and effective enforcement of arbitral awards. The Supreme Court evaluated the constitutional validity of Section 87 of the Arbitration Act, which was introduced through the Arbitration and Conciliation Amendment Act, 2019. Section 87 reintroduced the provision for an automatic stay on arbitral awards during the pendency of a challenge under Section 34. The court analyzed whether the reintroduction of the automatic stay contradicted the objective of promoting arbitration as an alternative dispute resolution mechanism. The judgment also explored the implications of non-enforcement of arbitral awards on the financial stability of companies, especially in cases where the inability to enforce awards could lead to insolvency or liquidity crisis. The court struck down Section 87 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act, 1996, as unconstitutional, stating that it violated Article 14 of the Constitution of India, right to equality. The court emphasized that the automatic stay provision under the pre-2015 framework caused delays in enforcement and undermined the efficiency of arbitration. The court emphasized that the automatic stay provision under the pre-2015 framework caused delays in enforcement and undermined the efficiency of arbitration. The court emphasized that the automatic stay provision under the pre-2015 framework caused delays in enforcement and undermined the efficiency of arbitration. The judgment reinforced the principle that arbitral awards should be enforceable promptly, aligning with the global trend of minimal judicial intervention in arbitration. The ruling strengthened India's arbitration framework by ensuring that arbitral awards are not automatically stayed, thereby reducing delays and promoting swift resolution of disputes. The judgment provided clarity and reassurance to parties relying on arbitral awards, enhancing India's reputation as an arbitration-friendly jurisdiction. By invalidating Section 87, the Supreme Court upheld the principles of fairness and equality, ensuring that legislative amendments do not undermine the rights of parties to enforce arbitral awards.